Hi everybody, it's Dr. Motti Charter again, back again for another video. This time I tried to pick a little bit nicer location. If you can see behind me, that's the Sea of Galilee. I'm in the north in the Golan Heights looking down on it. What a beautiful sight, a little bit overcast the weather, but it's very nice. And today I want to talk to you about something happening that was very unique in the camera in Barnall, Florida, cam number 2. It looked as though the mother saved the nestling by pulling out a part of a rodent, a leg from one of the smaller nestlings that looked like it was choking. I want to talk about that a little bit and try to see what really happened there. First and foremost, we know these barn owl mothers, they care and take amazing care of their nestlings. They preen them, they love them, they feed them and everything. On the one hand, but other time, there's when they're birds and they don't necessarily love and care their nestlings as we do humans. For example, if a nestling dies, they don't sit there and they may be sad, but they don't show it as humans do. So there's huge differences in behavior between humans and wildlife. But in this case, it was unique. If you would have asked me, would a barn owl mother save its nestling from choking, I probably would have said, probably not. But then I looked at that video and I watched it a few times, and what really surprised me was the end of the video, not the beginning, is that where you can clearly see that the leg of that rat was too large for that nestling. There was no way that it could actually swallow that leg. So first of all, let's watch the video. So you can see in the video here, the nestling kind of is looking around, sees something, and pulls up the nestling by pulling on the prey and actually lifting it up by the prey in the mouth of the smaller nestling. And then you can see that the female is clearly trying to do something. Now, was she trying to take the prey, or was she trying to pull the prey out of the nestling? It's not clear, we'll never know, but she doesn't give up, and she does understand that there is a nestling below the prey that she's grabbing. And you can clearly see she looks like it's kind of brutal and aggressive or whatever, but it's actually gentle on the other hand. And she ended up pulling the piece of prey that was stuck in the nestling out, which is amazing. We do know that barn owls, we have other cases of barn owl females, this same female actually pulling a nestling that was stuck almost in the entrance there that could have fell. So there are cases of females looking like, or barn owls looking like they could actually help and save their nestling, but we don't know the ultimate motivation behind this. And again, after she saved the nestling, by pulling out the prey, it wasn't like she was hugged and cuddled the nestling. She immediately turned around and continued on her work. There's no under stress, or whether she was unstressed or not, we won't know either. But she did it and then moved on and continued on. For me, it's extremely fascinating to see this. We've seen other things and we try to ask why these things happen. And we try to always relate to us as humans why these are happening. And sometimes it's difficult to do because we're not owls, we're not animals, so we really can't understand. Last year, there was a similar thing with the little owl. The nestling died, and it looked like the female was actually trying to push it and see if it was alive, which was horrible and sad to see. We get very upset by seeing these things, obviously, because we don't want anything to die, and particularly these cute little nestlings. But nature has this way of continuing on. You know, it's sometimes I can tell myself when I feel bad for myself, I'd say, Motti, stop being a little baby, wah, 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 all these things that we like to do to ourselves. With nature, they don't seem to have the let's feel bad for ourselves. They don't have time for that. They have to survive and to continue on. So this was a super interesting thing for me. It definitely opened my eyes. It does look like the female was truly trying to pull that bone out of the nestling mouth that looked like it was stuck, which is fascinating. We always learn new things about these animals. I've been researching barn owls for 20 years and always learn new things, so it's completely fascinating. So if you have any ideas about what exactly happened, write it in the comments. Thank you for everybody for watching these videos, the people that write in the comments, the people that donate, the people everybody that participates in cameras, in particular our moderators. So don't forget to subscribe. Keep on watching. Hoot you later from the Golan Heights and the Sea of the Galilee.